Welcome to Employment Law This Week. I'm George Whipple. Last week, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration released its Vaccine or Test Emergency Temporary Standard, or ETS, for large employers. The program must be implemented by those employers by January 4th, 2022. We'd like to note that healthcare provider employers have different vaccine and testing obligations under a separate OSHA ETS and CMS rules. While the ETS for large employers has already seen court challenges, employers are continuing preparations for the new standards. Epstein, Becker Green's Bob O'Hara and Nancy Popper have more.
On Thursday, November 4th, OSHA issued their emergency temporary standard, which went into effect on November 5th, and requires all large employers, meaning those with 100 or more employees, to either implement a vaccination policy for their employees or, in the alternative, to create a policy that allows for either vaccination or weekly testing for those who are unvaccinated. So employees will need to begin testing as of January 4th, 2022.
By December 5th, their first timetable is for employers to collect information about their existing workforce on vaccination status. If you're in the workplace, you have to wear masks if you're unvaccinated going forward as of December 5th. With respect to actually implementing the testing component, that's a January 4th date. So the government is giving you a little bit more lead time to get your testing process up to speed. If an individual decides that they want to test instead, it's a weekly test that's provided. Employers are not required to pay for the testing, but you have the choice to pay for it if you want for your employees.
While the ETS went into effect on November 5th, just the day after, a federal circuit court in the Fifth Circuit out of New Orleans issued a stay on the ETS and ordered briefing for the following week in order to determine if an injunction will be granted on a longer-term basis. We are also seeing several challenges being mounted across different circuits as well. The ETS, as proposed, purports to preempt state and local laws relating to testing, vaccination, and masking for COVID-19. And several states already have laws or their governors have issued executive orders that would impact an employer's ability to institute mandatory vaccination policies, and were done in potential to react to the OSHA ETS. We expect to see more challenges coming forward.
The claim is that the Congress should legislate the change if they want to do something this dramatic in the workplace. And there's a lot of other issues with it as well. But interestingly, the Fifth Circuit, in their stay determination claims, stated specifically that the issues raised by the case gave cause to believe there are grave statutory and constitutional issues with the mandate. Very strong language from the Fifth Circuit. Ultimately, if there's a split in the circuits on how they treat the ETS, the U.S. Supreme Court will have to take it up and have to take it up fairly quickly, because of the time frames involved here.
Thanks, Nancy and Bob, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.